My dear Foo-Bas, I have made a mistake. In my attempt to test the theory out, I went back to an older save file and I replayed the Cowboys. Unfortunately, after that game was over, it auto-saved over the autosave file I currently had. So bad news, I lost the file. Good news is though, I whooped up on them Cowboys 28-10. I don't think it rained the second time, but you guys can see that I wanted to test the theory out. Coach was in the hot seat. You can't start the season off 0-3. Eagles fans wanted my head, and I said, please no. So I went back to see if I would start winning games with my newfound knowledge, and the answer is I might. But unfortunately, because I lost that save, we had to start over. Incoming Flat Top World 2, baby. So we're going to be moving forward with a new coach, Coach Dean Crow, not Eagle, Crow. And with Coach Dean Crow, we are going to take the Eagles to the big game. Now, I don't know how many seasons it's going to be, as the roster is entirely different. So all my pre-planned strategies from before, out the window, which is okay. Because part of this is I'm learning football. And I'm learning Madden as well, because Madden and football are clearly not the same thing, but we're going to try. So eventually, as I get better, we're going to start watching more film, and we're going to start doing things better. So you guys are going to see the draft as you see here. We have Joe Burrow going first overall to the Titans. Josh Allen to Kansas City, which is humorous. Bengals are mad that the Titans took Joe Burrow, so they took Drake May over Mahomes. Okay, not the way I would get back at my ex, but okay. Mahomes gets snagged at 4 by the Packers. Lamar goes to the Patriots to finish the top 5 QBs of this brand new world. The Cowboys sort of learned their lesson and dodged Dak Prescott, though I'm not sure they made an improvement much in that position. And the Giants felt like Dak was their best available. Interesting. Caleb Williams' career is over and ruined on pick 12, and you will eventually see my quarterback number 1, Jalen Hurts, taken at 13 by the Chargers. Good taste on them. First cornerback taken at 14 is Christian Gonzalez. First wide receiver taken at 16 is Jamar Chase, and then the defense begins to fill in. And I have pick 20. Which I have no idea how that goes because I'm not drafted. I'm not experienced enough to know how to do a fantasy draft, and nor do I want the stress of a bad team being on my hands like that. So we're going to roll on here. We're going to do our little press conference to see what type of leader I want to be. Building a great offensive line, developing key players, have a fast-paced team to feed into my impatience because I like to smash that Y button. Hurry up that offense. Thank you very much. Now let's take a look at our rosters, and oh my gosh. The CPU gave up on trying to get me a good quarterback, so they gave me Jacoby Brissett with Jimmy Garoppolo as my backup. I'm not mad at having Zach Charbonnet and Ramondre Stevenson. I completely ignored the tight end and look at my wide receiver room, and I am definitely not mad. Travis Hunter, Jaden Higgins, and Jalen Lane, all rookies, all with the potential to be reliable under a fast-paced and flexible offense, say less. Then I realized I have one of the best tight ends in the league with Trey McBride. Love that 99 catching. It's going to be important in a lot of great moments. Noah Gray isn't a bad backup by any means either. The highlights of my O-line are Joe Thuney, Ryan Kelly, and Mike Onwenu. Solid O-line, can build up the young guys in places where we're weak. But this is a great first-year O-line. I was blessed with the other bosa this time, Nick instead of Joey. I have a rookie in JT Tuimoloau, who should shape up well over this season in our 4-3 scheme. Cameron Hayward will be a thankful staple for at least a season, as he's 14 years in the league, and I'm sure he's tired of this shit. That's too damn bad. TJ Sanders will develop under him as a mentor, but I want to follow in the Eagles' ways and draft some good D linemen in the 2026 draft. Thank goodness we are using a 4-3 set, but my linebackers will need some TLC. We'll gloss over this group. As you can see, the CPU prioritizes the trenches, which is my preference. Cody Barton at Mike, Ronnie Harrison Jr. at Sam, and Jamal Adams at Will. Deep backs aren't the best, but I run zone mostly, so I'll trust it. Kenny Moore, CB number 1, Greg Newsom, CB 2, R. Darius Washington at free safety, and Jordan Battle at strong safety. So I immediately go into my West Coast spread to feed my young wide receivers, and I adjust myself into a 4-3 cover 3 set. Now, while the scheme may fit a 3-4, their overalls do not fit a 3-4. So rather than going with Jacoby Brissett, I'm going to go with the University of Tennessee legend. Psych, it's Joe Milton. It's not Hendon Hooker this time. I'm going to send Brissett packing for Joe Milton in a 3rd round pick. What's sad is I probably could have gotten some extra picks there, but, you know, it is what it is. Once I played around in the free agency to get a better blocker for my fullback, I got into a couple of moments in the preseason to see how bad it was going to be using Joe Milton this season. So they scored first, and this gives us our first drive. And you see that unpressured short aim accuracy at work. Charbonnet gets a good run in. I demonstrate my need to smash that hurry up offense.
10 more yards. The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
And a throw on the run with Philly's new QB number 1. My defense gets a turnover in sim, and we get the ball at the 11. Unfortunately, my left tackle gets bullied, which leads to a sack for that 2-piece combo by Zaven Collins.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, motion. Go.
My QB1 sends a dart that goes through rookie Travis Hunter's hand. So I open my favorite formation in the book. Empty, chips, nasty. 11 personnel, shotgun, and plenty of time to make a decision. Boom! I know it's preseason, but that was nice. Travis redeemed himself on that one. Those are Milton's highlights. Garoppolo didn't do too bad in the second half, but those clips aren't important. I'll show you how I iced the kicker in the preseason game, though. Unfortunately, it was Harrison Butker.
A 53-yard attempt for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt. His kick.
We won 27-24 because Garoppolo did a good rally to set up the game-winning field goal. And now we play the Browns. I need to see if my first quarter with Milton was a fluke or not. The run doesn't work, and we set up for the field goal. Watch this. NDP gets more than rough, and they give us a new set of downs.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
We get a bad pass to start, but you know how I feel about rain games.
Ready.
Jaden Higgins gets welcomed to the league by Jack Campbell, unfortunately. They proceed to walk me down the field, and I get a moment to stop them in the red zone. Omarion Hampton then makes me hurt.
Omarion Hampton, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
The Browns put on a clinic against us through the first 2 quarters before I get another chance. I can't give up on the run. It's part of the hurry-up offense scheme. As long as I'm in 11 personnel, I can get to any formation that I like.
Zach Charbonnet, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. Milton's pass complete to Travis Hunter. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Because I'm not a chump, I'm going for this 4th down. We get that because Old Man Wood clutches up.
First down.
Let's go
First
now.
and 10
Go.
at the 45-yard line.
We missed this because of the rain, not because of Milton. Maybe it's both.
Here we go. Here we go. Top 60.
Now we lock in with empty to see if we can make something happen.
For the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
Then we missed the field goal because the wind was blowing against us at 11 miles per hour. We end up rallying pretty well defensively, and Garoppolo gets 2 touchdowns and almost put together a game-winning drive. Unfortunately, the young guys on the team just couldn't keep their hands on the ball. We'll show you the last game of the preseason against the Jets. We'll just highlight our 2 drives that we control.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
We get away with an interception because why not try a deep shot in the preseason? Empty, chips, nasty can come out on 2nd or 3rd down, depending on how I'm feeling.
Top 70.
Hunter is going to get fed this season. Having 7 defenders to find the open man is just
And an Eagle.
nice.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
Quick catch into a hurry up.
Hurry, hurry.
Complete
Hurry, hurry.
to Robert Woods. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 44-yard line.
Naturally, I'm trying deep throws to see if I have one of those top 10 QB moments. Poor McBride.
Terrell on the coverage.
Well, a sack happens. So time for the go-to formation. This time, one of the other young guys gets involved, Jaden Higgins.
60 Eagles. Here we go. Set.
A dot pass from Milton to Higgins.
First and 10 at the
And here,
line.
I see the middle of the field wide open. Not sure if they are disguised or will go into cover 2, but I'm feeling an opportunity.
Mustang 19. Go.
An opportunity for a pick because they definitely disguised that cover 3 match. I thought it was man, but because of match principles, that DB came back for the pick. We take Garoppolo into the empty because that's going to be a staple in our scheme this year. We get this catch. The game pushed me into some moments. Watch this deep route to Williams because that strong safety pulls off into cover 1 hole.
Gain of 29. That's good for an Eagles first down. Let's go. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Ramondre gets the quick pass and tries to stiff arm, but isn't strong enough.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard
So of course I try to throw a pick and the game saves me. And the bubble screen pass gets Jalen Lane the easy TD. Then our defense sets us up to win our last preseason game with a kick of good fortune.
32-yard attempt. The kick is good.
Now, I know you want to see the real competition. You want to see what we do against the Cowboys. Technically round 3 now. Let's see what happens. We are about to turn up. We're going against the Cowboys, who has a pretty good offense. But I'm in it now. I'm going to show 2, see what happens, and I'm going to take this Adams into that A gap. Oh, I went to the wrong gap. Okay, so now they're in 11 personnel. I'm actually going to spread back into a nickel. I think I'm going to use nickel a lot, this playbook package. I'm actually going to show 2 again. And I'm going to take Barton. We're going to cover this middle. Oh, they're running. Oof. They are definitely going to run here. If they play action me, I'm mad.
3-yard line.
We're going to go 46.
Makes it third.
And with this 46, we're going to go slant, bear, weak. I'm going to press. I'm going to slide to the right. And I'm shooting this gap right here. Oh my gosh. Is anyone fast enough? Joey Bosa ain't fast enough. Look at that crowd booing. So we had Sky Moore do a brilliant return. Guys, clearly I messed up on that 46 bear play. However, that's okay. We are learning a different defensive playbook than I'm used to.
Ready.
Okay, guys, I believe in the run game more than everything. I mostly believe in the run play because I don't believe in the passing game. Watch this. Higgins should be open. Empty, chips nasty, baby. Higgins is not open. Higgins is not open. Higgins is open. Am I going for it? Yes. But understand, I trust my defense. Understand, I trust my defense. Not my play calling. I trust my defense. We have a Hunter going to be open here. So that was a good pass, desperate. I really shouldn't do that. I probably wouldn't do that in real life. But we're going to take Charbonnet up here. The run looks like they are going to overpower me, but that's okay. Well, let's see what happens. That was me. I'm going to play from the gun quite a bit. I'm actually going to call Hunter in for this, and I'm actually going to streak Hunter. I think this will open up Higgins. Can I stem Higgins up? I can't. That's fine. Higgins will open up. If not, Lane will be there. There it is. Guys, those jumping animations will be the death of me. We are absolutely looking at McBride here. You ready for it? Remember, I said we were going to operate out the gun. I didn't say we're not going to commit to the run.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Okay, Charbonnet definitely just got injured, so I have Johnson in. We're going to see how this goes with the screen pass.
19 dagger. Ready.
I find it interesting that in Madden, these guys just have such great awareness on run play, on screen passes. Guys, I believe we found an offensive scheme that's going to work. We are going to run with that man. This should be a run play here. We are going to rotate between a 4-3 set and a nickel set. And let's see here. So we're going to play underneath. I'm going to press. I'm going to guess pass. And I better get this stop, you guys. Whew. So I like single back formations in most other playbooks, but this team isn't built for that because my quarterback isn't as good from coming out under center. So I'm actually going to look at Higgins here or Hunter, depending on what those that triangle on the right side of the field does. So it says Charbonnet is still practically injured, so I don't know why they kept him in this play. And I actually don't like this defensive front. I'm going to do PA Road, and I'm going to actually Charbonnet on this. We're going to come out into a funky set that I really want to work, but I'm not confident in making this work without doing a bunch of audibles. But I'm going to see if Lane hits this Texas route. Hunter might come up open in the left hash there, but let's see. Someone tell Lane to hold on to the ball. All right, so I'm going to abuse this portion of the playbook by all means. I can't roll out to the right with Milton. They are definitely loaded on that side of the field as we are on the right side of the field. But I do believe Hunter will get open because that safety should pull up with Lane. I wanted to throw a pick apparently. Would you go for this if you were me? Guys, I'm actually expecting a losing season. I'm actually going to slant McBride here. McBride has a really good opportunity if I can get this ball out fast. They are on a wide set, so my edges are in big danger. Come down with it. We're going to actually blitz this, and I'm very nervous about it, so I'm going to show blitz with Barton. I'm going to back up immediately. Cool. So they're in a 22 formation, an even heavier set. I think it's to bait me. I'm going to slide people to the left here, show a little blitzy action, keep that man. I'm going to back up into coverage. So we're going to do a cover 6. I'm going to press over top. Oh, I want to guess pass. That's fine. So I think it's obvious that I've gotten a little bit smarter. I actually didn't mean to pick this play immediately. I don't want to use up my uses of this playbook. So I'm going to switch open to a shallow cross. And I'm thinking Lane is going to be open with how spread the field is. Charbonnet is on a streak. That ain't going to be nothing. We're going to go into the I formation just for the play action purposes. I think Charbonnet should get open here because that triangle to the top right should back up. Guys, this rain game, guys, is going to be the death of me. I am just going to run this in with Milton as everyone spreads apart. So as you saw there, I did not run with Milton because that defensive edge there had my name. So I'm going to look at McBride here on the right because I think Higgins should come up off of it. I'm actually going to bring Gray on an out route as well to see if I can confuse some coverages. Guys, running this West Coast style offense, I have to abuse the short passes, and I need to get a running game going. This middle is looking dangerous. They're stacked pretty heavy in the box, but I don't want to switch off. Now, in this I formation, they should definitely be expecting a run. I would expect a run. We're going to look at man hurts here for the first down. Let's get into my goofy set. Now, if they're looking at me correctly, which would be in real life, they should be thinking, okay, he likes to run first on first down. But we're looking at Stevenson right here. You ready? Higgins was easily the better pick there. Guys, we can't abandon the run no matter how bad it's looking. We're gonna go Stevenson here, and we're gonna bust wide open. Watch. They should know that this worked, so they should be thinking I'm going to run it again. I'm thinking McBride Tutty. That man said, I don't believe you for 1 minute. 1 minute, I do not believe you're going to run this. So I'm going to actually custom sten Hunter to come through the middle there. And I would like to hit Higgins out here on the top right corner, but I'll be very okay with hitting Hunter in the middle. So I did try to force that. I'm aware. I really should be coming away with 3 points. I'm going to slide to the left here, attack this A gap. I am going to bring in this nickel package. I'm going to go underneath. I'm not going to press this time. We're just going to hope for the best on this coverage. Oh, they think they got me on the back foot. Tampa 2, show 3, guess pass. Watch what happens. We're going to have to get clever as they control the pacing here. So they recognize that I'm in a lighter package per se.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Don't get it twisted. We're in a lighter package because I need speed. We're going to guess pass here. I don't think they're going to run it again. They wouldn't have called a timeout if they were okay with that. Oh. I believe they are going to run it, but I really haven't set myself up for success here. They should run it twice. I'm going to slide left. Focus on this B gap here. We're going to... Okay. Guys, I'm actually going to guess pass. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to press. So they're obviously going to go into a cover 4 for this offense. That I have 2 timeouts. I don't think I'm going to get a touchdown here, but we're gonna try. So I am making it harder on my defense by playing horribly on offense. And I actually should be... No, I shouldn't say should be winning. We're actually going to go double post here. Look at McBride. So guys, maybe I should stick to what I said by not throwing deep passes, short completions. So right there, you saw that the gave me a gift, and I'm going to try and be smart with that gift.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Guys, I can't right now. This game really said you're a joke, bro.
23-yard line.
We're doing a little Sam blitz here. I'm going to slide my line to the right. So I think a little cover match here. I'm going to press. I'm going to go under. It sucks that the reason why a lot of this is losing is because of my gameplay more than anything else. But part of this challenge is me also learning Madden, right? Like, on all Madden. If this was all pro, it'd be different. I don't think they're running it here, but I am going to press anyways. My computer draft really said no good running back or no good quarterback for you. But my O-line good. We're going to get goofy here. I'm looking at Higgins. This left side is loaded.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Let go. From the set.
It's a heavier set up front. They kind of outmatch me, but I really want to see if Stevenson can get this.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Just hold on to the ball. We're going to try a little play action jet sweep.
Eagles first
Stevenson or McBride will be my target here.
41-yard line.
We're going to stay in the gun set here. Hunter's on the one-on-one. There is too high, so there will be backup there. Let's look at Higgins if Hunter doesn't, for some reason, look that open. Guys, calm down. I have a bunch of rookies. I have a bunch of rookies on this team. We drafted vets on the line. Got rookies otherwise. I'm going to take lane up top. Gosh, you guys, this is not a good formation. I'm going to do the in route with Hunter. If I have enough time, that should open up. Keep your opponents guessing, y'all. We spread out wide. It's a QB run. Let's go ahead and do my favorite play while we have some momentum. Travis Hunter is feeling good right here. Hey. All right, guys, so let's play smart here. I'm taking Adams. I'm going to slide left. I'm looking at that running back. I'm actually worried that they're going to run it here still. They are doing a go line. We're going to slide this thing right here. That's me! That's me! They're really loving this heavy set. However, the computer spent some money on that D-line. This cover 3 match is my favorite. We're going to press underneath, guess pass. I'm taking Kendricks. We're going to watch the run. They really said your goal line is weak. Oh, I really don't want to take the person up top. Guys, they are pressing me. I should have stopped them twice by now. They're running it. They're keeping the game quick with this running pace. Actually, slide right. Slide right. I feel like play action has to be coming. We're going to go back into the nickel set for a second. Yes, they're killing me on the run and going light's not a good idea. We're going to go cover one hole, y'all. They may very well play action passes. They got 3 out on the left. I am going to take counters and come back up a little bit. The gift horse came back, you guys. Let's go.
Yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
I am going to chew all of the clock. You don't understand what I am thinking right now is it's 2nd and 8. I control the rest of this game. Let's chew up the most clock. There's actually a chew clock button. I just need to click it. I haven't clicked it yet. Just chill with me. My boy's a little tired. You know what that means. QB run. I've used this play 3 times already, and I am going to use it again. And I'm actually going to drag lane here, and I'm looking for just a first down, you guys. This is my last use of the 95 mic. Can't use it anymore after this. That's okay. Two uses of halfback stretch left. This hasn't been very good for us. Even though I went into the free agency to get better blockers. We got halfback ISO here.
Brings up 2nd and 5
Here we go,
at the
here we
6-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready? Ready up.
Haters would say I shouldn't pass. Haters don't know me though. Just kidding, I'm running. Guys, if we let them catch anything, and that's how we do it.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Everything pass.
Brings up 4th down.
Guys, the defense came today. Okay, so now that we've gotten through that win, let's break down some of the things that went well. Guys, empty chips nasty is amazing. I'm getting extra blockers to give my quick, nimble wide receiver some time so that I can find an open man within that cover 2 hole or the cover 3 hole. So if this is man, it's going to be a harder play, but I got Joe Milton. So I'm going to scramble if they look locked down because they will be up on the field as the people who are trying to sack me will be behind me in my dust. And obviously chewing that clock and not getting greedy is what got me the win. Now I know it's boring, but I'm trying to win. And sometimes you need to be boring to win. The Spurs were one of the most boring teams of all time. They have chips on chips on chips. I want chips on chips on chips. Not empty this time, full chips. They can be a little nasty though. Okay, so time for game 2. Let's see what happens when I take on the Chiefs and the reigning MVP, Josh Allen. Catch you guys in the next video.